Okay. Specifically, the four macroeconomic objectives. Okay. What are the four macroeconomic objectives? They measure whether the economy is healthy or not. Do you know what they include? I can give you the first one. You want a healthy economy to enjoy stable prices, which means low and stable inflation rates. What else? Share any idea? Other than low and stable inflation, what else do you want for an economy? Prices to be stable? Sorry, a country, the whole country. Yes, you want low unemployment, you want people to have jobs. That's why China is worried because it has rising unemployment, especially among young people. That's why China has not released data on youth unemployment for many years. Okay, what else? Price stability is low and stable inflation. You want low unemployment. Okay, let me see what you have on Zoom. You want economic growth. Very good, Brighton. You want sustained economic growth. Okay, so economic growth that's not just for the moment, just this year, but something that sustains. Okay, some more. The fourth one is something we'll learn towards the end. You want healthy external transactions, and we call that healthy balance of trade. Trade balance. When is it unhealthy? When I buy a lot from you, you don't buy from me. Then I'm paying you a lot, you're not paying me. That's unhealthy. When I say that, which two countries does it remind you of? Which country is always very aggrieved by the trade deficit? China and US. Trump 2.0. Huh? Of course, there'll be more trade wars. Trump will say it's not fair. Okay, so when they decided to put a tax on Chinese goods, it's called a tariff. So US put a tax on Chinese goods because they feel that their people are buying too much from China, and China is not reciprocating. And now that they've done with that, they're turning their gaze to Vietnam. Because when they put a tax on Chinese goods, US consumers started to buy from Vietnam. Why? Vietnam and China, you think of textiles, you think of shoes, you think of some electronic products, they're quite similar. Okay? So now whichever country that has a trade surplus with US, they are all shivering in their shoes. Singapore is quite okay. We have a trade deficit with US. Why? How come we buy so much from US? I know you have your iPhone, but that's just the iPhone. You think of how much we spend in terms of defense, fighter jet, this is billions of dollars, right? Yeah, so we have a trade deficit. So when PM Wong meets Donald Trump, I think he won't be feeling very scared. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so these are your four macro objectives. I'm going to share one more. Aside from this, you see, think of the macro objectives as the house. Can't draw very well, but this is to illustrate whether the house has good structure, whether the foundations are there, whether it's nice. But we also want to see whether the people staying in the house are happy or this looks weird, or sad. Huh? You want to see whether happy or sad, right? So you don't just look at macro objectives, you also look at something called standards of living. Standards of living, also known as SOL. Okay? So to assess living standards, there are two aspects to look at. The first one, oh wait, I should ask, how many of you do geography? Wow, then you're in luck. There's a lot of overlap with this section. Human job, okay? Not physical job, okay? Volcanoes, earthquakes, this one no link. Okay, but standard of living, when you do human job, you're gonna learn about things like GDP per capita, yeah? Gini coefficient, yeah, okay? For UN, the Millennium Development Goals. Okay, so all these things overlap. Good for you, huh? So this is material living standards. Non-material. So basically, this is well-being in intangible terms. Intangible aspects of your well-being. Okay. How do you measure material living standards? Okay. Material living standards, later I'll tell you what's the measure, but we want to measure how much people can consume. Okay.